like we classmates. Clutching on her, I been out of state. She got loyalty inside her DNA. So I'm soaking, all in the ocean. Gasping for breath like we just finished smoking. Gucci OG in my lungs while I'm stroking. Pussy so good, had to stop for a moment. Pussy so good, we ain't stop till the morning. But I know she want it like every bad bitch in the moment. Like every good girl till that morning come. Her she
What's up, everybody? It's 3's Up TV. It's Fame Young. We in 3's Up Studios. What's going on, brother?
Man, you know what the fuck going on. We always working, man. Shout out to 3's Up. Shout out to Southside. We in the building. You know
nah, for sure, for sure. You know, this is one of the special times for me because I'm a singing ass nigga. So we don't get a lot of singers coming in. When we do, we gotta appreciate the moment.
Yeah, bro.
And you
long live
know,
R&B.
Not for real. Long live R&B. Long live East Texas R&B because we ain't got a lot of it, man. We had Dion Woods come up earlier. He's kind of one of the true steppers right now for those singing. And then you coming in, so I'm really winning right now. Kind of, I'm smiling from ear to ear right now. Yeah. So, talk to me a little bit, Fame Young, for the people who have not heard of you. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? We all know you from Paris, but
yeah.
How long you been doing music, man?
Man, I've been doing music. It's kind of hard to explain. Well, I'm already just musically oriented. You know what I'm saying? Just from the family that I'm surrounded by and blessed with, and you know, just God-given talent type shit. So. I'm God-given. He gave that to me, you feel me? But like, as far as working and recording and stuff, I think I recorded my first track ever in life in 3's Up. Well, the streets of 3's Up, you know what I'm saying? Because we just now got this platform. But I think I was like 16, bro. And it was on some R&B shit, you know what I'm saying? My brother, shout out my brother, you know what I'm saying? Bad Boy Flex. You know, he put me in front of that microphone for the first time. I got to keep that all the way 100 and shit. But I always had it in me. I always had that.
Nah, for sure. And it's also like your whole family is like full of artists, right? So it's like, was that something that kind of helped matriculate the sound or made you say, you know what, I ain't doing this rap shit, I'm gonna do some singing shit? Or like, what was it?
Man, I think just, like I said, the family, but also just the culture of, you know what I'm saying, the South, like where we from, like what's what we made out of, you know what I'm saying, like our legends, you know what I'm saying, our street legends, Zero, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, Mike Jones, you know what I'm saying, Charlie Boy, like those are artists that like kind of already had that soul in them. So it wasn't about me trying to be like nobody else or nothing like that. It was just like, that's just what was in me. I always had a hot 16, you know what I'm saying, but that R&B, that energy was always in me. So it's nothing to cut some R&B for me, man. So it was just always there.
For sure. It seems like y'all had like a good bond and you got like a good background on like sounds. As far as like the like influences go, who were some musical guys that you listened to growing up that was like, he that guy or she's that girl, that made you really hone into their sound?
Man, I was just, like I said, shit, my mama, she always played, you know what I'm saying, stuff like Silk, you know, Keith Sweat, Jagged Edge, but even outside of that, my grandmother and my grandparents, stuff like that, blues was always around me, and I gravitated to people that could like, you know, have good vibratos and stuff like that, cause I was that type of guy, you know. So I always just gravitated to that type of stuff, music, any type of music, like I was fucking with it.
Yeah. So what with the R&B piece? Do you feel like you grab a lot of those pieces that you grew up on as far as blues and the jagged edge aspects and put it in your music, or is it kind of like you found your own way?
Man, I think it's a little bit of both. You know, you can't help what's in you or whatever like that. So, like I said, the ones that came before me and stuff like that, I just had that in me. I just soaked that up, and I think when I get in front of that microphone and I get in my zone, like my attention to detail and you know what I'm saying, my mind as far as me exploring sexual songs and or me gravitating to something that you can vibe to and stuff like that. That's why I call myself the vibe plug, because I feel like I got a vibe for everyone. You know what I'm saying? And if not for everyone, just I got it for you.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you this question. Because it's a real question that a lot of people say. A lot of people say that R&B is dead. You know, a lot of people say that if it's not dead, it's dying. But then you got this splurge of these last year of like amazing R&B singers that have came out and kind of like gave it a jolt of life.
Yeah.
Like what is your view on that statement when people say that R&B is really not what it is anymore?
Man, it's just, I think it's the transition. You know, everything comes with a transition. The 90s R&B ain't modern days R&B. 80s R&B was different from 90s R&B, so it's just a transition. So the ones in the position like myself that's really got it in them, it's gonna come out. So we just gotta, you know what I'm saying? First off, anybody, you just do what you love, bro, and like you never know like what your impact may be. You know what I'm saying? How you could uplift the whole culture just by a song. You know what I'm saying? You can uplift somebody else and have them and motivate them to put out something that could, like I say, uplift the culture or change, you know what I'm saying, certain things around and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And just being confident in your music and being confident in your person is something that was always instilled in me. So I think if people do that, things like the modern day R&B take off even more. It'll keep evolving, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's just diversity out there, bro. It's 2020, bro.
Yeah. See, one thing I'll say about you, and I'll give you some credit, is you do a good job with bringing a lot of the clean, dress fly, you know, the sexy type of stuff that the guys used to do back in the day that they stopped doing. They just kind of went straight to sex. And now you're like, wait a minute, let's do the gentleman shit. Let's open the door. Let's you know, pop our collar and stuff like that. So shout out to you, because I seen your show when you did the West Fest, and you did the whole stage presence was very, it gave me the 90s vibe. So where did you get that stage presence from, and what was you running with that?
Man, again, shout out to the family, cause like I said, I was just one of those kids I was, I guess, blessed to be in the family that I'm from, and they just kind of instilled that in me at a young age, bro. Things like never being shy, you know what I'm saying, always standing on your 10, being a man, you know what I'm saying, even if you fail, you know what I'm saying, you fail going full speed ahead, you know what I'm saying, don't ever doubt yourself, cause first off, if you ashamed of what you're doing, you ain't got no business doing it in the first place. That's what I was taught. So, you know, just me always having that instilled in me, my morals and stuff like that is what created the monster that they see. And
I love it, man. It's awesome. Yeah. So with the performance-wise, when you did the West Fest, you had a lot of women screaming and shit. You had the girl come out with the towel and all that in the hands.
You know,
that shit was dope.
The flavor, you know, like drip.
Yeah, where'd you get the inspiration from the stage presence from? I know you kind of said the background of it, but like, did you watch any other artists prior to and be like, yo, I'm gonna steal some of this and some of that? Cause that's what a lot of artists and comedians do. They kind of find other people they emulate and imitate.
Right. Nah, respect to them. Nah, it was just the fact that, like I said, it just go back to me, bro. I'm just a showman. I'm just that type of guy. I want to give my fans something, especially if we talking about shows. We talking about setting vibes. Again, I'm the vibe plug, so it's like it's always about giving back to the fans and people that support, you know. Mm-hmm. I know it seems easy, especially when you say it, because all you got to do is click a button to support. All you got to do is, you know what I'm saying, show up or stuff like that. But so little people do it, you know what I'm saying, really support. So the people that come out to a show, I definitely want to give them something that they can take home with them, like, okay, boom, like, he did that, you know what I'm saying? He left me with something. I remember his stage presence as well as the song, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to always give my fans something, my true supporters something, especially when we talking about shows, because it's always love. Southside, we in the building, they know what the fuck going on.
Nah, for sure. So I'm going to ask you this, because we've been talking a lot about the R&B and all of that, but I know you've been doing, you did kind of like some R&B songs with rap in it.
Yeah.
Do you be rapping sometimes too, or is it just kind of all singing?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I always had a hot 16. I always was around that type of energy, as well as, you know, R&B. It was hip hop all the time. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of rappers in my family also. So it's like people that when they come to the dinner table, it'll go from to, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the spot trying to drop me a track. I just wrote up some sticky with one of my guys. So it was lyricism around me as well. So that I always incorporated that. I always took that. I always acknowledged that with, you know what I'm saying, not only a good song, good runs, a good melody, but also make them think a little, tell a story, paint that picture. So I always want to get that to my fans as well. So
I love it, bro. I love it. So where's gonna be the with the sounds out now? I know you just did a song with Rico in the studio last night. I don't want to talk your business, but the shit sounded good.
Shout out Rico Martina, my little brother.
So are you looking for more single work, or is it gonna be like an actual project that you actually gonna be putting out? Because this is some shit as far as R&B, I feel like that Paris and the East Texas really need.
Yeah, man. again, bro, I'm always working. This is a passion for me that I kind of, you know, turned into a business or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Southside Fame, that's the brand. Fame Young, that's my name. My stage name. Fame is what they call me. But again, it's all in about the body of work. So I'm always gonna be doing music. I got plenty of people. Shout out East Texas. Shout out the R&B artists, as well as the rap artists that I got features with that's on the way. I don't want to talk all the business, but like I say, shout out to my boy West. We had a West Fest concert, 3-day event about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. But the networking that was going on in that building, behind the vibes that was set that night, is gonna bring a lot of music, a lot of content, not only from my end, but like I say, other artists that was in the building from East Texas to Dallas to, you know what I'm saying, South Texas. So it's just a lot coming, bro. Like I say, vibes always on the way, and I'm always working. So yeah, we got a lot in store for the fans.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. You got any shout outs, anything you want to give before we close it out?
Hell yeah, man. I want to shout out my granny, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Deborah Jean, I love you, girl. You know what I'm saying? But now to my real ones, I want to shout out YSG the Clan. I want to shout out my boy South Texas Smithy. I want to shout out Dion Woods. That boy got some fires on the way. Like I said, Rico Martinez, my little brother, definitely got some fire on the way. I want to shout out my boy Teasy. Hey, on God, shout out my boy Green and free that boy Apollo Jones, nigga. Wise up forever.
That's what it is. It's 3's up. It's Fame Young. We out.